flight, you're eager to reach your destination. But then, something unimaginable happens. The plane vanishes, lost to the world. This is the unsettling story of Flight 828, an aircraft that disappeared only to reappear 5.5 years later. Flight 828 was an ordinary commercial airliner. It was scheduled to fly from Jamaica to New York City. On board were passengers from all walks of life, excited for their journeys ahead. Little did they know, they were about to become part of a mystery that would captivate the world. During its journey, Flight 828 encountered a brief but intense storm. Air traffic control lost contact with the plane amidst the turbulent weather. Search and rescue missions yielded no trace of the missing aircraft. For the families of the passengers, it was an agonizing wait, their hopes dwindling with each passing day. Then, after 5.5 years, the impossible happened. Flight 828 reappeared on radar, landing safely at its intended destination. The world watched in disbelief as the long-lost plane returned as if nothing had happened. However, for the 191 souls on board, everything had changed. They had been lost in time, victims of a phenomenon that defied explanation. The reappearance of Flight 828 sent shockwaves across the globe. It was a moment of collective astonishment, tinged with both relief and bewilderment. However, the return of the passengers and crew only deepened the mystery. While 5.5 years had passed for the rest of the world, the passengers had only experienced a few hours. Stepping off the plane, the passengers were met with a world vastly different from the one they left behind. Loved ones had aged, children had grown, and lives had been irrevocably altered during their absence. They had returned to a world that had moved on without them. The passengers found themselves caught in a perplexing situation. They were 5.5 years behind in a world that had accepted their disappearance and moved on. The technological advancements, cultural shifts, and personal losses they faced upon their return were overwhelming. The world grappled to understand the implications of this unprecedented event. How could an airplane vanish for years and reappear as if nothing had happened? The passengers, once ordinary travelers, were now at the center of a scientific enigma. Their experience challenged our understanding of time, leaving scientists and the public searching for answers. The experience of the Flight 828 passengers presented a compelling case of time dilation, a concept that has fascinated physicists for centuries. Time dilation, in essence, suggests that time is not absolute. It can be affected by factors like speed and gravity. In simpler terms, imagine time as a flowing river. The river's current represents the passage of time. Now, imagine two boats on this river. One boat stays relatively still while the other travels incredibly fast, almost at the speed of light. The boat that remains still experiences time flowing at its normal pace. However, for the boat traveling at near light speed, time appears to slow down. This is because the faster an object moves, the slower time passes for it relative to a stationary observer. This concept of time dilation is not merely a theoretical construct. It has been observed and proven in experiments. For example, atomic clocks flown on high-speed jets have shown slightly slower time measurements compared to their stationary counterparts on Earth. The concept of time dilation is a direct consequence of Albert Einstein's groundbreaking theory of relativity, particularly his theory of special relativity, published in 1905. This theory revolutionized our understanding of space, time, gravity, and the universe. Before Einstein, physicists believed in a static, unchanging universe where time was absolute, meaning it flowed at the same rate for everyone, everywhere. However, Einstein challenged this notion, proposing that time is not absolute but relative. Einstein's theory of special relativity postulates that the speed of light in a vacuum is constant for all observers, regardless of their relative motion. This might seem counterintuitive, but it has profound implications. It means that time and space are not absolute, but are intertwined and relative to the observer's frame of reference. Imagine two observers, one standing still and the other moving at a high speed. According to Einstein, both observers would measure the speed of light to be the same, even though they are in different frames of reference. To reconcile this, time itself must dilate or stretch for the moving observer relative to the stationary one. Section 5. Unraveling the Enigma of Flight 828. The baffling case of Flight 828 presented a unique challenge to scientists. The passengers' experience of time dilation was undeniable, yet the cause remained a mystery. It sparked a wave of scientific inquiry, with researchers from various disciplines trying to understand the phenomenon. One hypothesis proposed that Flight 828 might have encountered a wormhole, a hypothetical tunnel-like shortcut through space-time. Wormholes, while still theoretical, are predicted by Einstein's theory of general relativity. They are envisioned as bridges connecting distant points in space-time. If Flight 828 traversed a wormhole, it could explain the time discrepancy. The plane might have entered the wormhole at one point in space-time and exited at another, effectively skipping a significant chunk of time. However, the wormhole theory, while intriguing, lacks concrete evidence. Wormholes remain hypothetical objects, and their existence has not been scientifically proven. Section 6. Reintegration and Revelation. The passengers of Flight 828 faced an uphill battle upon their return. They had to reintegrate into a world that had moved on without them. Their loved ones had adapted to their absence, technology had advanced, and the world now perceived them as anomalies. Their experience became a social and psychological study, highlighting the human capacity for adaptation and resilience. Support groups formed, therapy sessions were held, and the world watched as these individuals navigated their new reality. The incident also sparked a global conversation about the nature of time, loss, and the human condition. It forced people to confront their own mortality, their perception of time, and the fragility of life. The passengers' stories became a testament to the human spirit, showcasing our ability to confront the unknown, adapt to change, and find meaning in the face of adversity. Their experience served as a stark reminder that time is a precious resource not to be taken for granted. Section 7. Time and Ever-Shifting Perspective. The mystery of Flight 828 serves as a powerful reminder of the enigmatic nature of time. It challenges our everyday perception of time as a linear, straightforward progression, prompting us to consider the possibility of time as a fluid, even malleable concept. The incident compels us to question our understanding of the universe. Could there be phenomena beyond our current comprehension that influence the flow of time? Could there be dimensions beyond our perception where time operates differently? While we may not have definitive answers to these questions, the pursuit of these answers drives scientific exploration and expands our understanding of the cosmos. It encourages us to embrace the unknown, to question our assumptions, and to remain open to the possibility that the universe holds mysteries far beyond our current imagination. Section 8. Mysteries of the Universe, Time Dilation and Beyond. The case of Flight 828, though fictional, highlights the profound implications of time dilation and the mysteries surrounding our understanding of time itself. It serves as a reminder that the universe is replete with wonders yet to be unraveled. While time travel, wormholes, and other fantastical concepts remain in the realm of science fiction, the study of time dilation and Einstein's theory of relativity continue to push the boundaries of our scientific knowledge. As we delve deeper into the cosmos, we are constantly confronted with new puzzles and paradoxes. The universe, it seems, is far stranger and more wondrous than we could have ever imagined. And perhaps within its infinite expanse, the mysteries of time, space, and reality hold secrets that will forever captivate the human imagination.